welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking to this channel, and yay, we are at 100 subscribers, guys. 100 subscribers, and thank you. That's why I have decided to make these delicious ginger biscuits. Some call them biscuits, some call them cookies. So I call them ginger biscuits. Yes, I'm so happy. That's why I've decided to make like these cookies for all of us, 100 plus. Please, if you're there and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Yeah, let me not talk too much. Start getting our ingredients, the ones that we'll use for making this. And we do our ginger cookies. We have some big ones, we have some small ones. The big ones can be shared by around 50 people. Yeah, why not? I think we can. I like them. I normally make these like once in a while. I think I said that already. Yeah, I think I did. If I didn't, I'm saying it. So it's a very easy recipe. So let me get all the ingredients together. So to start with, I like measuring everything in grams. I don't use cups. So this is butter. For butter, that's 113 grams. This is unsalted butter because we'll add a little bit of salt. So 113 grams. Having said that, well, put all the recipe down below. Yeah. So our butter is there. And then we go on with with sugar, 100 gram. I think 100 gram is like a half a cup. As I said, I like using grams. I find them more accurate than using a cup. So that's 100 gram. And then we'll mix it. And I like getting, like scraping all the butter from the bowl for it to mix well with the sugar. And our butter and sugar has mixed so well. So next I will add molasses. I like using dates molasses. Yes, this is dates molasses, like 85 gram of it. That's like maybe quarter cup. Yeah, this thing makes it slap different, and it gives it that brownish color. Yeah, it adds up to it. So we'll add in our molasses, continue mixing. And I think at this point our mixture is well. Yes, you can see the color. It's already brown. Wow, wow. And it's so smooth. So here in we'll put our egg, just one egg. And still continue mixing. Next in it's our flour. I do use all-purpose flour, and this is where I empty it. So yeah, and for the flour it's 190 grams. That's around 1.5 cups. Because I'm making it's just like only maybe not more than 24 cookies. I think around it comes out like around 20 to 24. It depends with what I'm measuring the dough with. I mean per cookie. So let's have 190 grams. That should be it. And this is baking soda, just a teaspoon. Next we go in with the ginger. This is the one that I like. That ginger taste in those biscuits. Wow, so I'm going with 1 heaped tablespoon. And a little bit of cinnamon. I'm not a fan of cinnamon, though it helps to balance like everything. So cinnamon is half a teaspoon. And lastly, we have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we mix all the dry ingredients together. And I don't sieve my dry ingredients. Maybe out of laziness, I think. I'm done with weighing scale, so that's aside. And next I'll put in my dry ingredients. That's the color of our butter, milk, and sugar, and eggs, and molasses. And up to this point, I'll use my hands. I don't like mixing with the mixer because it makes it more runny. That's how I find it. So I like using either my hands or maybe the spatula. And our dough is coming together. The smell of that ginger, I feel like tasting it. I feel like tasting it. Can you see? It looks so nice. It looks so nice. As you can see, my dough is not that hard. It's not as hard because I want them a little bit chewy. That's how it's not as hard as, so they won't be crunchy. They'll be just a little bit chewy. In between, if you break it, you can hear that crunch breaking, but when you chew it, it's not that hard. And I had already lined my parchment paper. Go in with my gloves and plate them. I do use this ice cream scoop to try and make them like almost all of the same size, but it helps. And place them, give them space because they'll expand. They do expand. That's how I space them, like give them enough space. Hope you're liking my video. To this far, please guys subscribe. Most of you have not subscribed, so if you're enjoying this, just subscribe for these cookies, comment, say something. This one is a little bit closer. You can do flat them just a little bit, because as I said, they'll expand. So it's just giving just that round shape, just tapping. Give them just and I need another tray, so here it is. Although I don't have much dough left, but I can't squeeze them in one dough, because if I squeeze them in that one tray, squeezing them in one tray, if I squeeze them in one tray, they will love each other there. They will start holding hands and it will be like one flat cake. So I decided to have another tray. Not much dough left though. And scraping. This looks like maybe last two. And maybe the last one. Oh, I have another dough for another scoop. And there, we're done. All our dough is in. Our dough is formed into cookies. Flat them just a little bit and goes into the oven. My oven was already preheating, so I'm placing them into the oven at around 180. And I'll cook them for around 12 minutes. But in between, after 6 minutes, I'll turn the trays because one is under, the other one is up. And yes, as you can see, these biscuits, they understood the assignment. Yes, they're coming in together well. And I turned the trays, so the upper one, it went down and the down one went up. We leave them for 6 more minutes. And after total 12 minutes, our biscuits are ready to be eaten. If only you can smell the ginger in this oven. I don't know, you'll love it. You'll love it. We place them here. Can you see? Can you see? Wow. Wow. It's when they start, having those cracks, that's when you know they're done. After they cool down, we transfer them into a rack and wait for them to cool completely. These biscuits, I normally put them in the fridge, even up to a week. It depends on how hungry people are. I normally have them with a cup of coffee, tea, or maybe grab as I go. Yes. And there is our ginger cookies. Hope you've enjoyed. Please, if you have, subscribe, like this video. Please subscribe and like it. Let's see. Yes. Wow. Exactly. Can you see? They are dry inside there. Wow. They are crunchy if you break them. And until next one, bye-bye.